more now. Let's bring in GMA legal analyst Dan Abrams here in the studio with us. And joining us from Hotlanta, Nancy Grace, the host of Nancy Grace on HLN. And Nancy, I'll start with you. Heard you on your program yesterday, and you're not buying what her attorneys are saying that this was leaked.
No, I'm not, because from the very beginning, everything they or their client has said regarding this matter has been a big lie. So why should I start believing them now? You know, according to my count, and of course I'm a lawyer, not a mathematician, she mentioned herself 48 times. In my mind, this is a calculated move to stir up interest in herself. It lands in the national media immediately after the Christmas lull. Everybody in the TV business knows about that. This is the first work week following Christmas and New Year's. 6 months to the date of her acquittal. This is no coincidence, Robin.
Yeah, a lot of people agree with you there, Nancy. And Dan, oh boy, you know, I don't know really what to say here, because you have said before that she, being Casey Anthony, one of those people that people just don't care. They're not going to buy anything. They're not going to buy her book. They don't want to see her movie. They don't want to see her on Good Morning America.
She's radioactive, but that doesn't mean that people won't go to it like they want to watch after a car wreck. I mean, I think that Casey Anthony can't sell her story, her interview, her book to a major entity. If she's going to be selling it, it's going to be in a sort of pay-per-view way. And I think that's what Nancy's talking about. Nancy actually interviewed someone on her show who was talking about the fact that they found this video in a pay-per-view site. That's the only way that Casey Anthony's going to end up making money, in my view.
That's true. And Nancy, didn't the person that you talked to, he saw it for free because he didn't even want to pay for it. And then he was the one that put it on YouTube?
Yeah, he has a website, I believe, called boycottcaseyAnthony.com. His name is John Briley out of Ohio. And at first, you know, he was trolling the internet. He found it where he said he was offered to pay $2 or $3. And he kept looking, and he found it for free. And then he immediately downloaded it, and then the website went away. The link went away almost immediately after, which is not uncommon. But, of course, she leaked it for monetary gain. She's stirring up interest in herself. Remember, she's been shopping a $750,000 deal about herself. We learned about tedious audio recordings, as she calls them. Who's making audio recordings? What, for a book? Like, I'm going to buy that? I guess not. Or a made-for-TV movie. But we learn a lot about her, not only her self-interest, which you already know about, but, I mean, the look. Come on, Dan.
Nancy,
you had to notice the low-cut shirt, the tie, the hair.
I don't think it increases the value, though, for her to come out and show people how she's looking, etc. Right? So if she's doing it for monetary, why wouldn't she wait? I
mean, Dan, you're right. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Why give her a TV deal when she's posting this stuff online? But she doesn't know that.
The guy you interviewed on your show is the boycott Casey Anthony. If his whole thing is about boycotting Casey Anthony, then why is he publicizing this? I mean, he's the one who comes forward on your show.
So she can make money off of it, ding, ding.
Well,
so she can make $2
but then you know what? If using your theory, he's now helped her. Right? He's now helping her publicize in the boycott Casey Anthony effort.
No, well, I think I know what Nancy's point here.
He saved me from having to pay $2.
Right, because instead of the person paying $2, they can now go to YouTube and see it for free. But But the thing is that if she is trying to help her image, and we heard that Nancy said how many times she counted, she talked about herself, did not mention her daughter once.
But look, I'm not going to defend Casey
or
Anthony,
her parents,
all
right? Or her brother.
But this is a video diary that is clearly being used. Either let's assume it's either for. All right, fine, whatever it is. It's either for
Who
purposes
puts on hair and
of
makeup to write in their diary.
Let's even assume it's for publicity, right? Let's assume it's for publicity purposes. If it's for publicity purposes, if it's to put her back in the public eye, then she's not going to end up talking about her daughter. She's not going to. I mean, it's a no. That's a no-win situation.
I thought she adopted a baby.
If you view this as a commercial, if you view this as a commercial endeavor, there's no way she's going to end up talking about her daughter.
And her parents are genuinely concerned about her safety, Nancy and Dan, because people now are looking at the video and trying to get clues as to where she is. Isn't that right?
Yeah, and she's also saying she's going to be at that same place for 6 months.
And I think she is in Florida, but I would like to find out. And another thing, a clue we see is this that was clearly edited. Even I with an untrained eye, and I brought in a specialist, can see that at certain points the audio is edited and possibly even the video.
Why do you want to find out so badly where she is?
Personal diary.
Yeah.
All right, you two. All right. Nancy, thank you. Thank you very much for being with us. Have a good weekend there in Atlanta. And Dan, as
Thanks,
always,
guys.
you just try and stir up.
Nancy's so fun to do some.
No question about it.
I can hear you.
All right, Nancy. Take care, Nancy.